To spice up our failing marriage, I thought what better way than to bring the internet along to our date.
Would you fly to France for the day just for a date? My husband and I have been trying to decide on a romantic date idea, and things got a little out of hand. After recently discovering the concept of extreme day trips, we decided to try extreme dating in the most romantic country in the world.
If we're gonna go all this way for a date, we better make this the best, fanciest date that we have ever been on, and I think we're starting it in the fanciest way possible. We are going to be exploring the French Riviera in a vintage Citroën 2CV.
Nice to meet you, Lisa. Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you, Alex.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
And that is Blossom.
Oh, I love it.
So, I've decided I've lucked out on the ultimate dream date for me. It's just with two beautiful women.
First time in Nice?
Yes.
Yes, welcome.
First time in the south of France.
Excellent. And you have the most perfect weather of all time. Yes. Yes, really. So good.
We set a standard now. I want to get picked up in a vintage car at every airport that we go to from now on. So we are starting off in Nice, which is the second most visited city in France, and we are very slowly making our way across to Monaco. I don't think I could think of a better way of being introduced to Nice than this. This just feels like how it's supposed to be experienced. Oh my goodness!
Look,
What is that?
what the hell?
Oh. Okay, I'm already regretting the one-day trip. We should definitely be extending.
I'm embarrassed to admit that I've never been interested in the French Riviera at all. And when people have talked about it, it just hasn't appealed to me, and I have no idea why. And now I'm here. I'm like, oh.
1 hour and you're already like, I understand.
Oh, that's why the Brits have been going there. Since the early 18th century, Brits have been going to Nice for a luxury vacation. Is this romantic?
Yes.
Yeah?
I mean, I can't think of a better way to start a date. This is ridiculous.
Are we going to kiss on camera?
Absolutely
to prove
not.
that it's romantic?
Absolutely not.
Come on.
This isn't OnlyFans, Alex.
Get in here, you. This is so surreal. Just stood up in this car, driving through downtown, some random village. Look at all those yachts over there.
Do you feel like you belong? Do you feel like you're infiltrating?
Definitely infiltrating.
Wow. I feel like I can't be down here and not dip my toes in the water. It's too inviting. I have to at least find out that it's too cold to swim in so I can put my mind at rest. That's not too cold to swim in. It's perfect.
There's a feeling that I forget every single year, and I only get reminded kind of at the start, that feeling of summer, at the start of the feeling. When you get into the sun again, and you're like, oh yeah, my skin actually likes sun.
That's what I've been missing all these months.
Yeah, and after
the light.
Yeah,
well.
and the light. I'm happy again. I've been sad for 6 months and I didn't realise it.
So 1 people out of 3 is a millionaire in Monaco.
Wow.
That's
It's
crazy.
Yeah.
We will definitely feel like we're infiltrating there.
Yeah. So we're now driving on the F1 track here in Monaco, and because it is in a few weeks, all of the signs are out, the road markings are here. We have now just been dropped off in Monaco.
In the old town of Monaco.
This is the most expensive country in the world. It's the most expensive city, and it is a country, so I assume it's the most expensive country?
It's the most expensive country and the second smallest country after the Vatican, and it's only 2 kilometers squared, so it's teeny tiny.
Annoyingly, I'm really hungry, but I'm absolutely terrified of the prices.
He stopped in the most expensive place on this trip to get food.
And like any good date, it involves a good bit of penny pinching. Lucky girl. It looks like you can actually get stuff here that isn't going to destroy your bank balance. Bonjour, un poulet wrap.
This feels like such a drastic change of scenery from all the rest of the driving that we've done today. I feel like everything we've seen but condensed into this tiny little space. It's so packed in.
It's quite jarring.
It is quite jarring because the whole way along you have like these lovely houses interspersed with greenery and rock face and mountainside and beaches, whereas here it's all just gone all together into one big mass of buildings.
Hey.
Hello.
Most people don't like Monaco.
Well,
Don't
not
love
that
Monaco.
they don't like it, it's just they have so much high expectations.
Yeah.
And in the end, it's just overrated.
Yeah.
Yet, Monaco has a soul, has a history, but nobody really gets into it that much.
And now we're coming alongside all the Ferraris parked up alongside Monte Carlo Casino.
The Formula One goes straight past the casino.
Right here, yeah.
Wow. Such a crazy place to have a race. We've arrived at the mountaintop village of Eze, which is famous for its art and its food, and of course the views going all the way around. So popular that this is the only place we've been so far that's actually busy. This is also our final stop on this part of the day before we head back towards Nice and explore a little bit more.
Is it romantic that my back is dripping wet with sweat?
There's nothing that turns me on more than the thought of your back dripping with sweat.
A hairy back dripping with sweat.
Telling them all your secrets.
Well, I mean, if I'd have told him a year ago, there was no hair there. Why did it decide at the age of 37 that now that's the time?
Because that's the age.
To start
That's the age.
growing.
And then when you turn 40, the ear hair comes in.
That's already started.
While we are here in France, we still need to be able to stay connected, and relying on public Wi-Fi has caused us a lot of hassle in the past. This is why we are excited to have Saily as today's video sponsor. Saily is an eSIM service app from Nord Security. Saily is easily our favorite eSIM service we have used on our travels so far, and it saves us so much time and money on our trips because we don't have to worry about expensive roaming fees or wasting time at the airport trying to get a local SIM card. They also offer global and regional plans, so you can still travel with the same plan even if you're going to multiple destinations. It is so easy to use, and here's how it works. You just download the app, choose the plan, and install the eSIM. That's it. Even if you're not technically minded, like me, it's very, very simple. Right now, you can also get an exclusive 15% discount if you use our code TRAVELBEANS when you check out. If you want to grab this deal now, make sure you scan the QR code that's on the screen or use our link that's down in the description below. this view. I haven't looked at the price of the menu yet, but oh my goodness.
We were recommended by our guide to come to Chateau Ez, which is a hotel and a Michelin-star restaurant, but you can just come for the view and a drink. Basically, the entrance fee is a drink. Let's find out, shall we?
You said chateau, I believe it's chateau.
What did I say?
You said chateau.
It's like
Sounds
pate.
like you're swearing.
It's like poo-flavoured pate.
Oh my god.
€10 for a beer. That's alright.
Yeah, could be worse.
Never mind, I've realised that's a small beer for €10. You're going to go for the summer spritz. It is 25.
That's what I was gonna go for. So we're gonna spend €50 on 2 drinks. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I don't know.
We're supposed to be dating. This is not romantic.
Okay, but you know what is romantic? Spending money. Who do we think we are? This is blowing my mind. I mean, I know we set out to make like the most spectacular date ever, but I'm still pinching myself throughout this entire day. Like, how am I living this day right now? How is this my life right now?
I even put on a shirt. I even borrowed it.
know.
Even borrowed it from my dad.
It's rare that I see you with trousers on. Thank you very much, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
Like that, we were done.
That was so good. I'm so glad that's how we started our time here in Nice.
I really enjoyed it, but I'm also glad it's over. Just because I don't like the feeling of people looking at us and taking photos and stuff all the time.
Yeah, it's a very popular car.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so iconic, isn't it? And the blue against all the buildings and the backdrops and everything, it is very picturesque.
And you might think that we love the attention as we're putting ourselves on the internet all the time, but actually really behind the scenes we're kind of like little mole rats that like to just stay underground.
Have you seen a mole rat?
Yeah.
That's not something you want to compare yourself to.
There's one part of my body looks like a mole rat.
Oh, don't you dare. This is horrifying.
What?
It's not often that artwork makes me feel repulsed. And I know that's probably really offensive. I'm gonna hide the artist because I don't want to be mean to anyone directly, but the faces on the people there I find terrifying.
You don't like this
What are
sausage?
these?
Look at this sausage muncher right there. I love her.
You would.
I feel like every date, if done right, should end with sticking your tongue in stuff. Yeah, no problem. And how's this one going?
Well, you can stick your tongue in that. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was too much. That was too much.
I mean, the words were too much. The action was way too much.
I mean, I was trying to go down the kissing route.
That is not what anyone was
and let their
thinking.
minds wander to somewhere else.
That is not what anyone was
My
thinking.
tongue shouldn't have done that.
No.
And I apologise to everyone watching at home.
Although we say we're not romantic people, we have been making much more of an effort in these past weeks and months to spend quality time together as a couple. And I think trips like this have really highlighted to us how vital that is, not only as a couple, but as parents, to have that time together so that we have that solid, healthy foundation for our family.
So I'm not sure if you've been following for a while, but if you don't know, we met traveling, and so our relationship has this foundation of travel.
Yeah.
We then turned that into our job, so that our job and our relationship and our life and our hobby
It's all intertwined.
has become this big ball.
It always has been intertwined.
Yeah.
Maybe it always will be.
And behind the scenes, we've kind of been unpicking that ball for some time, and we kind of got this new lease of life with these trips away from our son, and we come back as better parents and closer together each time. And this has been such a nice place to come and do that. And I know you're probably watching and be like, this is the most unrelatable problem I've ever heard. And you are right.
Yeah.
And we're sorry for even bringing it up. Ignore what we said.
Many people, when they think of a romantic evening with their partner, they think of going for a beautiful meal, maybe having some wine. So we thought, let's do that in Nice. But one other thing that we've really been craving at the moment is more human connection in our lives.
So I have arranged for us to go and have dinner with a local family here, well, a local couple.
With a couple of strangers.
With a couple of strangers, and they live down here. We don't know them at all, but they're going to be cooking us a 3-course meal.
So this is either going to be fantastic and we're going to make new friends and it's going to be wonderful, or it's going to be awkward and weird.
I'm taking bets. Knowing us, it is maybe going to be a little bit awkward. But awkward is fun, and putting ourselves in weird situations is what we do.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Emma. Nice to meet you.
I am an interior designer.
Oh, cool.
Andres designs everything.
Designer applications, mobile applications.
Are you guys from Nice?
No, she's from.
From Latvia. I'm from
Oh,
Latvia.
cool.
Yeah. We met actually in Riga, Latvia.
Yes.
Oh wow. And
I'm
where are
from
you from?
Argentina.
Oh wow. What a
Yeah. So somewhere in the middle is Nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
Is it
be
weird
honest.
inviting strangers into your house?
I mean, there are a lot of nations still in the Middle East and north of Africa that it's an honor to actually welcome a stranger, and you do the best you can to make them feel welcome, and also like in general, like in the past, I
And
think
we
people
like
were
it.
more open.
Yeah, we like it.
Yeah, we like it.
This is handmade ravioli?
Handmade ravioli.
Wow. Have you always been that passionate about food? Yeah, like when you met you both individually?
Yes, he came to one date at my house with a homemade gnocchi, and he said, I'm going to make you a salvia butter gnocchi. And
that was enough for you.
he never left.
Oh my goodness.
The diplomatic language.
Wow.
Really good.
Well,
Very wonderful food.
So you can compose the cannoli yourself. Here is ricotta
Yeah.
with lemon, and this is dulce de leche, which is
Argentina.
Like caramel?
Argentinian. It's the boiled condensed
milk?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I'm nervous. I don't know if I want to go first. I feel like I'm milking a cow or something.
Roll the hose.
Both holes.
This is all for the content. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we're here for. Now we're into the good stuff.
I think that looks pretty good for my first cannoli.
And now we all want to watch you put it in.
Oh my god,
Come
stop
on.
it, please stop it. There is no graceful way to eat a cannoli. That was so good.
Told you.
Yes, please. With the grill. Oh no, it's very fun the way to serve.
It's so nice to meet you both.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye. Wow, that was so nice.
That was one of the most connecting experiences we've had in a long time. Yeah, I love those guys.
Yeah, that was so nice. And it's such a cool thing that they're doing. Like, I love people putting themselves in situations like that. Like, they're not living life in the normal way, right? They're inviting strangers into their home to enjoy amazing home cooked food that they're clearly passionate about. I just love it.
This is our taxi to the airport.
Well, that's the last words you want to read when you're on a day trip that leaves at 11 p.m.
Oh no, I never considered that as an option. We've just seen the craziest thing that's ever happened in an airport. So we're waiting for our flight, and another flight's boarding, and a guy that's just sat in these chairs there. As everyone's boarding, he slips underneath
The barrier.
the barrier there, so he skips out on the passport control. Like, look at these guys here, like, they're all freaking out right now what's happened.
I mean,
This guy,
the fucking staff didn't see it, right? So he
no one saw.
He must have been quick.
and I went and told someone from the flight also went and told someone, and they've gone over to go and find it. I didn't think we'd ever find out what actually happened, and then they just called me over just then. And I was explaining what happened, and they were like, "Thank you, sir." Did you hear the woman? She was like, thank you," because the guy didn't have a passport or a visa. Like, he's
No, he had a passport, but it was a fake.
fake passport. He's in the jail just over there right now.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. That's our friend. We just helped stop a crime
Yeah.
here in France today, so that's fun.
Yeah, that's how every good date should end. Oh, guys, we're pooped.
Which is what Emma says after every date we ever have. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
You're hilarious.
And my head hurts. Let me guess, does it hurt?
No.
No, yeah, that's convenient because we're in a situation where it doesn't really matter if it hurts.
Oh, wow. I'm curious, for anyone watching, would you fly all the way to France for a date?
If you enjoyed the video, give it a big fat thumbs up. And nothing left to say, but
No, you've already said that. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
beans out.
Beans out.